will be doing tiramisu as the same as mousse. Clear?
The same.
Yeah. Because for tiramisu, you're doing sabayon. So you got the eggs, sugar, a little bit of lemon juice. Okay? So over here, you're making a sabayon with eggs, sugar, a little bit of water. Okay? So I think it's not lemon juice, it's the Tia Maria. Okay? So sabayon, it needs eggs, sugar, and some liquid, some extra liquid. It could be alcohol, it could be orange juice, it could be water. Any liquid. Okay? So that it just loosens a little bit. How do we make sabayon, Ryan? Don't remember? Quick. Yes or no? Whatever you know.
No, we bring egg.
All right, now eggs,
Sugar and liquid.
and liquid. Okay, whisk. Can you get your whisk, Boris? And then over here, until the mixture reaches 37. All right. Sometimes it goes up to 40 as well. It's okay. Okay, up to 42 degrees it can handle. If it's anything over 42 degrees, it will not cream up. So what I do is, I whisk here.
The same.
Again, this can be done egg yolks only, okay, or the whole eggs. What did the recipe says, Kareem?
Egg yolks.
Whole egg or egg yolk only? Egg yolk only. So again, I don't know, for some reason I'm using whole eggs. You guys do egg yolk only. All right. I think egg yolk would be better because it's nice and rich flavor. Right. Can I have egg yolks and the sugar, extra sugar as well, please, Curry? Can I have from one more, and then you can replace it. I'll just take the eggs. Sugar. You just replace it. Okay?
But like for tiramisu, we put lemon juice. For that with the sugar. Mousse is water, tiramisu, lemon juice.
You might have a little bit of water. Again, this is only a smaller, very small portion. It's easy to overcook the eggs. Right? So the egg goes here, and you keep. So I'm just doing this in one corner because it's a small portion. Okay? Okay, do you want to check the temperature here, Boris? Yes, remove that. Yes, and put that into this one. Quickly, please. That was right.
Okay.
Okay, it's 28 degrees. So I'm gonna again, Boris. You wanna do it again?
Yeah.
Quickly, Boris. Check the temperature again now.
Yeah.
Take it out. That's 38 degrees.
Oh,
So over 37 and under 42. So now you keep whisking it, right? Because it's not gonna fit in there. Chocolate, and I'm gonna add a little bit of cream to loosen up. That chocolate goes on here to tamper.
so was this
Yes, yeah, that's enough. And this
So
gelatin.
you just add sugar and water.
Yeah,
This one? Yeah.
8 sugar and liquid.
Is melting. And again, I saw you a lot of them making mistakes with whipped cream. Whipped cream is very, very simple. Can you get me a whisk, please? Boris,
Yeah.
you're gonna start whisking this.
Yeah.
Check this recipe for vanilla.
We'll add vanilla essence. Because we're not going to warm it up, essence is better. Oh, it's maple syrup.
Yeah.
Okay, this Boris quickly. Boris, start this one up. All right, this Sabayon has to double in size, and also you should be able to see the marks from the wire, or it's also called a ribbony consistency. So when you do this, you should be able to see the ribbon on top.
How long should we do?
Until I say so.
Okay, that's cream. On fire.
Chef, do drop the vanilla essence into the cream.
All right. Lightly whip this. As soon as you see these marks of the wire, it's done. Okay. And also, if the cream is cold, it whips quickly. Okay. If it is room temperature, it takes a little bit extra time. Okay. And that's it. See that? Because I can see the marks. Okay. So already it is. If I do a little bit more, what happens, Sheldon?
Like a butter.
Okay, it turns into butter. So I'm just loosening the chocolate. Okay. Powder is more easy to use, but this one's more effective. Powder, you can taste it as well. All right, to be honest, you don't even need this. Okay, so if you use a sabayon, see that sabayon, nice and glossy, doubled in size. Boris, you want to add that to this? Yeah. Can you get me some napkins, please? Ramekins.
All of it?
Bit by bit. Yeah, just strip off everything. Alright, I'm giving this fancy glasses. Make sure you don't break it. And whoever washes it. And then the better the chocolate, the better the mousse tastes. Rita, I'm using your trick. Small bowl, large pot.
It's too lazy to trick them.
Too lazy, even I'm too lazy now.
You probably just use a pair of tongs, put it on underneath it and hold it above there like that.
Yeah, you can do that as well. But I think it's nearly done. Make sure the gelatin's fully dissolved as well. Alright, before you whip the cream, please put your cream in the cool room. Is that clear?
Yes.
Keep it cold and then you whip it. If not, it's not going to be the best. Okay, the mousse mixture is ready. If you whip it right, your mousse would be nice and smoother. If the cream is not whipped enough, it will be a bit firmer. That's the only difference. But you over whip it, it's for waste. Okay? If it's whipped right, when you eat your mousse, it's nice and creamy. Okay, that's the reason. We're just adding air into the, yes, we're adding air into the cream so that it's nice and smooth when you eat it. Okay, so I'm gonna add one. You can leave the marbles as well. See this? A bit of white marbling, right? If you want, you can keep the marbles as well. If not, you can just mix it as well. Doesn't matter.
Be interesting to put a bit of white chocolate ganache in it.
Yes, you can put white chocolate ganache and make some marbling on the mousse. Or you could do white chocolate mousse instead of dark chocolate, or you could do milk chocolate. Now, okay, few things to be, okay, that's mousse, that's easy, there's no major tricks, okay, because it's quite simple. Once you make the sabayon, melt everything, make sure one is not too cold. If the chocolate's too cold, it will become stiff. If the sabayon is too cold, it will become stiff. All right, so for tiramisu, it's the same process. Once your sabayon is done, instead of chocolate, we add mascarpone. Right? Mix it again. Mascarpone, you cannot whip it. All right, so this is soft mascarpone. Soft spreadable mascarpone. You get mascarpone which is firmed up as well. You cannot use that for tiramisu. Okay, so for tiramisu you always have to order, see that soft cheese. Okay, mascarpone and cream cheese is the only two cheese which we can use for desserts. Again, just put it in the cool room until you're making all this. Put this and also cream in the cool room. So instead of chocolate, you use mascarpone, and then cream, again whipped cream, fully whip it. Okay, not, yes, but not butter, because we don't have any more cream. Okay, all the cream isn't being used. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, so make sure you whip it right. The same process. Okay, everything same process. Just leave it like that. Okay? Yes, no? Or do you want me to show it?
No, chef.
I think you should be able to do it. Okay? So once, again, I want all of them to be made at the same time, because that has gelatin in it. So if I leave it, if that goes cold, it starts to set. Okay, then I have made the coffee essence. What is coffee essence? Nothing but coffee. Right? Coffee. I just put some coffee and hot water, and I've just put the bowl in the. Rita, you want to get the bowl for me, please? All right, got that coffee essence bowl.
So, what are we using this with?
So this is just coffee. So we're gonna use this, dip the lady fingers or sponge fingers in it, squeeze them out a little bit. So we want some coffee to stay there, but not all. Okay, so then I'll show you how to finish the tiramisu. Okay, and then maybe I'll give you 20 minutes, just finish your mousse, right? And also make the mixture. Then we'll demonstrate the tiramisu and the compote. This is rhubarb, right? Rhubarb goes very well with apple as well. Okay, so we made apple strudels last week, right? So I used to make apple and rhubarb strudels. Okay, just that with this rhubarb, pretty close to celery, but this one has paving nut Boris or peeler. So you might, so these, see this? Quite stringy. Alright, give me a peeler. So you gently peel them. Don't have to peel thoroughly, but gently peel them. See that?
So are we using this with the others?
Yep. So what is a compote? You cook anything in a pot, right? Is compote. So we add the rhubarb.
Similar to raspberry syrup.
Syrup, no, that was a syrup. So this is with those chunks. Okay, so syrup is we strain it, right? This one we don't strain it. Okay, you can make, this is rhubarb, apple and rhubarb compote. You can make mixed berry compote. You can make raspberry compote. You can make apple, pear compote, anything you want. Okay. So it's nothing but I'm gonna dice the apples, sugar, a little bit of ginger powder, and the rhubarb, and if I need a little bit of water. Alright, that's what's a compote. I will demonstrate later. For now, finish your mousse and also finish your panna cotta mixture as well. Alright, sorry, the tiramisu mixture as well, and then quickly we will build the tiramisu. Once it reaches 37 degrees here, and then it has to be with until you get the ribbon. See, I can see the swirl. Okay, if I put a dollop here, I can see the dollop for about 2-3 seconds. Okay, that's the ribbon, something which stands on top. So this
Done already with this. Then cream
No, but cream, you already put cream.
right? Rinse this.
Cream.
Rinse it.
You cream.
I want it back. With the rinse it.
Cream with chocolate.
I'm adding the gelatin as well.
Yeah.
That was the Sauvignon. That was the egg sugar water.
I said everybody over here. This is where your lumps, Corinne. You got lumps?
Yes.
Chocolate lumps because chocolate is too cold. Alright, or your Sauvignon was too cold when you're mixing it. That's okay, you can still do it. Just that you get a bit of chocolate chip. Again, all the temperature is very important, especially when you're mixing with some Sauvignon and also the gelatin. The temperature and the consistency is important, and especially whipped cream. I don't know why you guys are, if it's a small portion of whipped cream, if you do 10 times, it's done. Okay, to do the, avoid that 10 times, don't use this. Right? If it is more than half a liter, then you use this. Right? And when this is going, you keep your eyes on it. Because 4 seconds more, it will be butter.
Anyone using this?
Especially when it's not. Alright. Once you mix this, tiramisu sabayon is done. Next, stealing my coffee. All right, over here as well. Just do 2 or 3 at a time. So just dip it. Once it gets soft in here, see already it's
Too soft.
too long.
What do they start?
I want some coffee to be in there, but not too much coffee as well. Too firm. Takes a little bit. Yeah. Rita, you will do that as well with me. Keep an eye over it, keep an eye over it. I can use this one because that's a bit not high enough. Alright, we can use first layer, I'll use this one and then we use that one. It's both the same.
Yes. What is your room number? 3.
Alright, give me 1 minute guys. Come over here. I'll just do 1 layer and then you can do the rest later, okay? It has to soak up a little. Get a bit more. If it's firm, wait, okay? Yeah, that's ready. What this does is it absorbs the extra moisture from the mascarpone cheese and makes it firm, right? So that's 1 layer. Just save it. Someone just save this. Okay, that's the sabayon and the cream, mascarpone, and the gelatin. So it's already setting. Can I get a spoon, please? A chef spoon, the big one.
One.
Just check this food.
And then I can
Kaya daw dito ganina. Wala ka sa board ng buhat.
so it's already firming up. So that's 1 layer. and then do it again.
Very repetitive thing.
Yes, it is time consuming, but it's all worth it.
Different thing repetitive different times consuming.
Sorry?
I said repetitive.
Yeah, it's a repetitive from here. So do it 3 layers, I would say. 2 groups come together. All right.
Tiramisu.
So if it's too much froth or this is not set, that's how it's gonna turn out. Okay, because your custard has too much froth. Okay.
What do we do to present it now then?
Because that's use the sour cream. Not the sour cream.
Take one from someone else. All right, so the tiramisu has set. As you can see, it's set. All right, so now you can dust cocoa powder. Simple, but I add coffee. It's more stronger. All right, but it's up to you. Cocoa powder or
By cocoa powder coffee mix. Like
yes.
also probably put a bit of yeah, never mind.
So you can put a bit of
Like coffee is gonna be too chunky for
so what I do is I some coffee. Can I have a finer sieve, please?
yeah, we're buying a chunky of coffee.
Smaller one. It should be there. I saw. Yeah, I think that one should be fine as well. Is it dry? Try to find another one. Just coffee gives an extra kick in the dessert.
Coffee and alcohol, great combination.
Yes. So you can do it yesterday, like as you guys did yesterday, or it can be done later as well, right? Done. Both the same. Can I have a knife, please? Paper towel. And every time you do it, wipe the knife.
Want those perfect edges. So much concentration.
So every time we need to put a clean knife into it. If not, it won't be
Smooth.
smooth. All right, first to get the first one out is a trick. After that it will be easy, right? So you find a tool which fits. Okay, I'm just gonna scoop this one out.
Because you know it won't have to be perfect.
Okay, get me another plate or something. Over here. That's not the best one, but the next one will be. Why? Because now I have more room to maneuver. And then who's eating my fruits? Okay, that's tiramisu. And that is for Chef Stuart.